What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Christian Corey. Two uploads today, a double upload, filming this right after the no-hitter occurred with Carlos Rodon. What else am I going to be talking about other than Carlos Rodon throwing a no-hitter in Chicago in front of the White Sox faithful? A no-hitter could have been a perfect game, but he threw a no-hitter in Chicago, the South Side, against the Cleveland Indians last night in an 8-0 victory. So, I'll read you an article from ESPN, just dropped, and we'll get right into it. Articles from Jesse Rogers of ESPN says, Chicago White Sox left-hander Carlos Rodon came 2 outs away from a perfect game, but threw the first no-hitter of his career in an 8-0 win over the Cleveland Indians on Wednesday night. Rodon, 28, threw 114 pitches in the complete game, looking as strong at the end of the contest as he did in the beginning. I can't believe it, Rodon said on the game telecast afterwards. It's the second no-hitter in MLB this season, coming 5 days after San Diego Padres pitcher Joe Musgrove tossed the first no-hitter in franchise history against the Texas Rangers. With 1 out in the 9th inning, Rodon hit Roberto Perez in the foot, ending his chance at perfection. But the lefty then got Yu Chang looking on strike 3, and Jordan Luplow grounded out to third base. Josh Naylor had opened the 9th inning with a slow roller to first baseman Jose Abreu, who barely got to the bag before Naylor. The call on the field was ruled an out, which was upheld by video review. It's the second White Sox no-hitter in as many seasons. Rodon's teammate, Lucas Giolito, threw one on August 25th of last year against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rodon was a 3rd overall pick in 2014 amateur draft, but injuries have plagued his career. He was non-tendered by the White Sox this past December, only to sign back with the team on a 1-year deal worth $3 million. Tony La Russa is now the first manager to oversee 2 no-hitters in the American League and 2 no-hitters in the National League, having been in the dugout with Dave Stewart in 1990, Jose Jimenez in 1999, and Bud Smith in 2001. So congratulations to Carlos Rodon. I mean, a guy who got, as the article noted, non-tendered by the White Sox this past December and got picked up on a 1-year and a $3 million flyer, and he does this. I mean, this guy has great potential. Obviously, he didn't do good last season if he got non-tendered, but, I mean, congratulations to this young man. I mean, injuries has plagued his career, and he showed up. And again, I mean, 114 pitches is a lot of pitches, and I'm glad Tony La Russa let him go. And I'm glad he let him complete the game, because if this was probably an inexperienced manager such as, I don't know, Kevin Cash, I mean, he probably would have yanked him. I mean, if it was an inexperienced manager who was, trying to play it safe and things of that nature, trying to prevent injury, which is always a good thing. You always want to prevent injury, but sometimes when a guy had a no-hitter and a perfect game for most of the whole game itself, he had a perfecto going into the 9th inning, and letting him go and letting him figure it out on his own. And then obviously, if he would have gave up a hit, he would have pulled him. I mean, the guy could have threw 120, 125, 130 pitches, and I still believe that a guy like Tony La Russa, who's experienced and has done this before, obviously, 3 other times, would have let him go. And he's the type of manager that would have done it and did do it. And I'm glad it happened. I'm very glad it happened for Carlos Rodon in front of the White Sox faithful, which is nice, a first no-hitter in almost a year, because last time the White Sox had a no-hitter, that was Giolito in August of last year, but again, no fans in attendance. And this year, the fans in Chicago got to see their guy throw a no-hitter, almost a perfect game, in front of the Cleveland Indians, a division rival nonetheless. So I think this is great for the White Sox and for Rodon. So I think this is great. Also wanted to mention this one too. Here's a tidbit. the fact that Carlos Rodon threw the no-hitter with the White Sox, it makes it the White Sox 20th no-hitter in franchise history, only second behind the Dodgers with 25 in franchise histories, thanks to Carlos Rodon of the White Sox, 5 behind the Dodgers with 25. I watched the ending of it. I came home, turned on MLB Network, of course. It was on. They had the live broadcast. They tuned in on MLB Tonight, and I just, caught it in time to see that play at first base with Jose Abreu. Stellar play. He did the splits and all. I mean, that's a very dangerous play for a guy like Jose Abreu, who's pretty big guy and probably can't do the splits naturally. Let's just say that. A pretty broad gentleman, but he did it. He got to first base. They reviewed it. He was obviously out. I'm glad they did not screw up this call, because if that would have happened, I would have been on here talking about how they blew it again with these umpires. I'm glad the replay got it right. I'm glad the umpire got it right the first time. Indians challenged it, wanted to review it, and they did in fact review it, and they got it right, so that's a good thing. That was even a closer play, some could argue, than the play that occurred in Atlanta with the slide by Alex Baum at home plate. But anyways, I'm glad it all worked out for Giolito and the White Sox. Congratulations to this young man throwing a no-hitter against the Cleveland Indians here on April the 15th, 2021. Alrighty, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts of this no-hitter by Carlos Rodon, and comment down below your thoughts on that Jose Abreu play at first base that saved the no-hitter for his pitcher, Carlos Rodon, and the White Sox. Alrighty, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you later.